Hey there, Wanderlusters! Are you ready to trade traffic jams for tropical vibes? Today, we're counting down the top 10 islands you have to visit in 2025. From hidden gems to bucket list legends, we've got the ultimate guide to paradise. We're talking island hopping, bucket list destinations, the kind of places that make you want to chuck your phone in the ocean and just be. Crystal clear waters, white sand beaches that stretch on for days, sunsets that'll melt your face off, the whole 9 yards. So buckle up, grab your sunscreen, and let's dive in. Stick around because by the end you'll be booking tickets faster than you can say pina colada. Let's dive in. First up, we're heading to the Indian Ocean, to a place that feels straight out of Jurassic Park, minus the T-Rex chasing you down the beach. I'm talking about Seychelles, a group of islands so ridiculously beautiful, you'll think you're dreaming. We're starting on Praslin Island, home to Ants Lazio. Powdery white sand, turquoise water so clear you can see your toes, and lush green hills in the background. It's the kind of place that makes you want to ditch your shoes and never wear them again. But Seychelles isn't just about beaches, though trust me, the beaches are next level. If you're feeling adventurous, head to Maui Island and hike the Capolia Trail. The views from the top, let's just say they're worth every drop of sweat. Next stop on our island hopping adventure, Bali, Indonesia. Bali is more than just a destination. It's an experience that immerses you in a unique cultural and natural ambience. It's a place where you can find your zen, reconnect with nature, and stuff your face with delicious food, all in one trip. We're kicking things off in Ubud, the cultural heart of Bali. Think rice paddies stretching as far as the eye can see, ancient temples hidden in lush jungles, and a sense of peace and tranquility that'll wash over you like a wave. Head to the sacred monkey forest, where you can hang out with hundreds of monkeys. Just watch your belongings, they're sneaky little guys. And for an Instagram-worthy experience, swing over those iconic rice terraces at Tegalalang. Alright guys, buckle up, because we're about to dive into Santorini, a destination that seems to have been plucked straight from the pages of a postcard. And trust me, the pictures don't even do it justice. We're talking whitewashed villages clinging to cliffs, those iconic blue-domed churches you've seen all over Instagram, and sunsets that'll make you want to quit your day job and become a professional sunset watcher. First, we're leaving behind the luxury cars and setting out on foot for a hiking adventure. We're talking about the trail from Fira to Oya, a classic Santorini experience. You'll wind through these charming little villages, each one more picturesque than the last. Imeravigli is a must-see, with its stunning views over the caldera. And speaking of the caldera, let's talk about ancient history for a hot second. Santorini's got layers, literally. We're going way back to the Minoan civilization and their city of Akrotiri, buried by a volcanic eruption thousands of years ago. It's like Pompeii, but with a Greek twist. Walking through those ruins is like taking a time machine back to a whole other world. Now, I know what you're thinking. This all sounds great, but where's the beach? Don't worry. Let's head down to Parissa, where you'll find black sand beaches that are straight up volcanic. After a day of exploring ancient ruins and hiking those cliffside trails, you'll be ready to kick back on that black sand and soak up some sunshine. All right, folks, pack your bags because we're heading to the Valley Isle, Maui. Get ready for some serious aloha vibes, epic surf, lush rainforests that'll make you feel like you're in Jurassic Park, minus the dinosaurs, and sunsets that'll blow your mind. First things first, we're renting a convertible because Maui and hitting the road. And not just any road, we're talking about the legendary Road to Hana. This isn't your average Sunday drive, folks. Think hairpin turns, narrow bridges, and waterfalls around every bend. It's 64 miles of pure scenic overload, and trust me, you'll want to take it slow and savor every second. Speaking of savoring, make sure you stop at Wayanapa State Park. This place is straight out of a dream. We're talking black sand beaches, sea caves, blowholes, the works. It's the perfect spot to stretch your legs, snap some epic drone shots, and maybe even take a dip in the Pacific. Just watch out for the waves. They can get pretty gnarly. But hold on, we're not done with the immaculate views just yet. We're setting our alarms for the crack of dawn because we're heading up to Halakala National Park to witness a sunrise you'll never forget. Imagine you're standing above the clouds, watching as the sky explodes in a symphony of colors, casting its golden glow over the volcanic crater below. It's the kind of experience that makes you realize just how small we are in the grand scheme of things. All right, folks, get ready to be transported to a place that feels like it was plucked straight out of a dream, the Maldives. We're talking about those picture-perfect islands you see all over Instagram, with their crystal-clear turquoise waters, white sand beaches, and overwater bungalows that'll make you question if you're still on planet Earth. Speaking of overwater bungalows, let's take a moment to explore true luxury. If you're looking for the ultimate indulgence, look no further than Sonevajani. This place is next level. We're talking private pools, water slides that lead straight into the ocean. Retractable roofs for stargazing offer an unparalleled experience, taking luxury and tranquility to the next level. But hey, even in paradise we gotta keep things interesting, right? We're ditching the private pool for a day and heading out to Hanifaru Bay for an encounter you won't soon forget. An opportunity to experience swimming alongside majestic manta rays. These gentle giants are a sight to behold, gliding through the water with such grace and elegance. Now, if you're anything like me, you're probably thinking, this all sounds amazing. But what about the adventure? We're chartering a private boat and setting off on an adventure to explore the hidden gems of the Maldives. We're talking about discovering secluded sandbanks where you can have an entire island all to yourself. All right, guys, Bora Bora. This place definitely straight out of a postcard. No filter needed. We're talking turquoise lagoons that are so vibrant, you'd think someone cranked up the saturation slider in real life. And the water? Crystal clear. You can see all the way down to the bottom where you might even spot a fish or two. First things first, rent a paddleboard. Yeah, you heard me. It's the best way to explore these calm lagoons at your own pace. Glide over the water, soak up the sun, maybe even work on that tan. And if you're lucky, you might just see some of those famous overwater bungalows up close and personal. They're like little islands unto themselves. Speaking of overwater bungalows, let's talk about the St. Regis Bora Bora Resort. This place is next-level luxury. We're talking private decks, plunge pools, and steps that lead right into that crystal-clear water I was telling you about. Imagine waking up to that view every morning. It's enough to make you want to sell all your possessions and become a full-time island hopper. But Bora Bora isn't just about lounging around in paradise, although that's definitely a big part of it. If you're feeling adventurous, lace up your hiking boots and head up Mount Otomanu. It's a challenging climb, but the panoramic views from the top are absolutely breathtaking. Trust me, it's worth every drop of sweat. All right, guys, let's talk about Phuket, Thailand. This place is a whirlwind of energy, a sensory overload in the best possible way. We're talking stunning beaches, bustling markets, vibrant nightlife, and a culture that's as rich as it is welcoming. First things first, the beaches. Phuket is home to some of the most beautiful stretches of sand in the world. We're talking white sand, crystal clear water, the whole 9 yards. For a more laid-back vibe, head over to Kata Noi Beach. It's a little slice of paradise, perfect for soaking up the sun or taking a dip in the ocean. But Phuket isn't just about beach bumming, although it's definitely high up on the list. If you're looking for a little culture, head inland to Wat Chalong. This Buddhist temple is one of the most important religious sites on the island, and it's absolutely stunning. The architecture, the statues, the whole atmosphere is just incredible. And right next door to Wat Chalong, you'll find the Big Buddha. This massive statue sits atop Naked Hills, overlooking the island. It's a bit of a hike to get up there, but the views are worth it. All right, buckle up because we're heading to Kauai, also known as the Garden Isle. And let me tell you, this place lives up to its name. We're talking lush rainforests, dramatic cliffs, cascading waterfalls, and beaches that will make you question if you've somehow stumbled onto a movie set. Speaking of movies, if you want to feel like you're starring in your own action-adventure flick, book yourself a helicopter tour of the Nepali coast. Trust me, this is an experience you won't forget. You'll soar over jagged cliffs that plunge into turquoise waters, spot hidden beaches that are only accessible by sea, and get a bird's-eye view of some of the most incredible scenery on Earth. But Kauai isn't just about admiring the scenery from afar. This island is all about getting out there and experiencing nature firsthand. For a more up-close and personal adventure, rent a kayak and paddle down the Wailua River. This gentle river winds its way through lush rainforests and past hidden waterfalls. It's a great way to escape the crowds and immerse yourself in the natural beauty of Kauai. And if you're feeling really adventurous, paddle your way to Secret Falls. It's a bit of a hike to get there, but the reward is well worth it. All right, I know what you're thinking. Iceland? Allow me to present this option for your next island getaway. This place is like nowhere else on Earth. It's like someone took a blowtorch to a glacier, then sprinkled black sand beaches and bubbling hot springs all over the place. It's wild, it's raw, and it's absolutely breathtaking. First up, the Blue Lagoon. Yeah, it's touristy, but there's a reason everyone flocks here. Imagine sinking into steaming turquoise water surrounded by lava rocks. It's like taking a bath in a volcano, but, in a good way. And if you thought black sand beaches were only a tropical thing, think again. Reynisfjara Beach is like stepping onto another planet. These massive basalt columns rising from the sea, straight out of a sci-fi movie. Just maybe don't get too close to the water. Those waves are no joke. But Iceland's not just about dramatic landscapes. It's about adventure. Rent a 4x4, crank up the tunes. I'm thinking Sigur Rós, gotta get in the mood, and hit the road. Trust me, you haven't truly experienced Iceland until you felt the wind in your hair, the open road ahead, and the constant fear that a rogue sheep might jump out in front of you. Okay guys, we're heading back to the Indian Ocean for our number one pick. You heard me right, it's the Maldives again. Because let's be real, one trip to this paradise just isn't enough. It's like the gift that keeps on giving. Each atoll is its own little slice of heaven, each more stunning than the last. This time we're venturing to the South Ari Atoll, where the real stars of the show are underwater. We're talking about whale sharks, people. These gentle giants are like the buses of the ocean, and swimming alongside them is an experience that will stay with you long after your tan fades. But the underwater wonders don't stop there. The Maldives is a diver's paradise with vibrant coral reefs teeming with life. Imagine swimming through schools of neon fish, spotting graceful manta rays gliding by, and maybe even encountering a curious sea turtle or two. It's like diving into a living aquarium, minus the glass walls and annoying kids banging on them. And when you're done exploring the depths, it's time to kick back and relax on those pristine beaches. We're talking sugar white sand so soft it feels like walking on clouds, crystal clear turquoise water that's practically begging you to take a dip, and those iconic overwater bungalows that are basically synonymous with the Maldives. But hold on, because it gets even more magical. Ever heard of the Sea of Stars? No, it's not some cheesy sci-fi movie title. It's a real phenomenon that happens in the Maldives, specifically on Vadu Island. Imagine this. The night sky is ablaze with stars, but then you look down at the ocean, and it's like the stars fell from the sky and landed in the water. It's actually bioluminescent plankton, but who cares about the science when it looks this cool? It's like swimming in a galaxy surrounded by millions of tiny, twinkling lights. Trust me, it's the kind of experience that will make you question if you're dreaming. Now, if you're looking for the ultimate boutique luxury experience, Barros Maldives is where it's at. Imagine intimate villas nestled among lush tropical foliage, private plunge pools overlooking the turquoise lagoon, and a level of service that will make you feel like royalty. And the best part? In the Maldives, doing absolutely nothing is a perfectly acceptable itinerary. So grab a tropical drink, find a hammock strung between two palm trees, and just soak it all in. The sound of the waves crashing on the shore, the feel of the warm breeze on your skin, the taste of that fruity cocktail. This is what paradise is all about. So there you have it, 10 islands that should be on every traveler's bucket list. From the lush rainforests of Hawaii to the dramatic landscapes of Iceland, from the party vibes of Thailand to the overwater bungalows of the Maldives, there's an island out there for everyone. And the best part? This is just the tip of the iceberg. The world is full of incredible islands just waiting to be explored. So what are you waiting for? Get out there and discover your own slice of paradise. Which island are you packing your bags for? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel inspiration. Until next time, stay adventurous, my friends.